We've been a leader in banking for more than 100 years. You'll find us here, at home, on your phone, and everywhere you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning and welcome to Daily Journal Newsbreak for Thursday, September 14th. I am your host, Chris Kiefer. Remember, you can catch Newsbreak each weekday at 7 a.m. Watch us at djournal.com, Facebook, YouTube, or the Daily Journal's mobile apps for Apple and Android devices. Let's start by looking at today's weather forecast. Today we're looking at mostly sunny skies with a high of 83 and a low of 64 and a 10% chance of rain. Your 3-day outlook: Friday, mostly sunny, high of 86, low of 65, 10% chance of rain. Saturday, partly cloudy, high of 87, low of 67, 20% chance of rain. And for Sunday, again partly cloudy with a high of 88 and a low of 67 and a 20% chance of rain. Let's look now at today's top headlines. 3 Lee County students have received some good news this week. They've been named National Merit Semifinalists. Tupelo High School's Erin Quagg and Caitlin Grimes and Saltillo High's Jacob Rowland were all selected as semifinalists. The recognition leads to hefty college scholarships and the possibility of being named a finalist in the spring. High school students enter the program by taking the preliminary SAT. The test serves as an initial screening of the approximately 1.6 million entrants each year. Of the 16,000 students who are named semifinalists, about 15,000 go on to become finalists. Grimes and Quagg each said it is a really big honor and one that they have worked really hard to achieve. Rowland said he almost did not take the test, thinking he didn't have a chance to make it to the semifinalist level. Now he's glad he did. For a list of other semifinalists from Northeast Mississippi, see today's Daily Journal or visit djournal.com. The Tupelo Public School District has one more round of bond projects coming down the pipeline to complete its long-range plan. The TPSD School Board voted at its noon meeting on Tuesday to approve upcoming renovations at Carver Elementary, the Fillmore Center, Pierce Street Elementary, Thomas Street Elementary, and Tupelo High School. The board approved service agreements between the school district and JBHM Architects. Projects at each school will be similar to one another, with basic infrastructure being updated throughout the buildings. That includes things like lighting, flooring, and HVAC work. Architects working at Pierce Street will also design an improved entryway at the school. Bids for the projects will likely be awarded by Christmas. Most of the renovations will be done during the summer. Another ongoing project, a new Tupelo High School gym and storm shelter, is expected to be completed by August. On September 23rd, Northeast Mississippi will step up for people fighting Alzheimer's and their families. The annual walk to End Alzheimer's benefits the Alzheimer's Association. Registration will start at 8 a.m., followed by a 9:30 ceremony and a 10 a.m. walk at Veterans Park in Tupelo. An estimated 5 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's or another form of dementia. Debbie Hall, chairwoman for the walk, said Alzheimer's has affected most families in the area. More than 200 people and 45 teams are working to raise money through the Northeast Mississippi Walk. The event aims to raise $45,000. There is no fee to participate. Those who raise $100 or more will earn a Walk to End Alzheimer's t-shirt. In addition to the walk, there will be family-friendly activities with a purple theme to reflect the color of Alzheimer's awareness. And in sports, Northeast Mississippi and ICC football teams both open North Division play tonight against highly ranked opponents. The Tigers, who are 0-2, will host East Mississippi, which is 2-0 and ranked number 2 in the country. And the task is made even tougher after starting quarterback Zach Oden suffered a broken leg last week. Caleb Kitchens came on in relief and completed 9 of 16 passes for 55 yards. EMCC is led by quarterback Lindsey Scott Jr., who has passed for 702 yards and 5 touchdowns. ICC, also 0-2, will entertain number 5 Northwest. The Indians' 2 losses have come by a total of 5 points. Quarterback Dan Ellington leads the offense with 766 passing yards. Northwest is quarterbacked by former Oxford High School standout Jack Abraham. The Daily Journal is hosting a mega job fair on Tuesday, September 19th from 9 to 3 at Building 5 of the Tupelo Furniture Market. Come check out the biggest and best job fair Northeast Mississippi has ever seen. And if you can't make it, visit djournal.com on that day for a simultaneous virtual job fair. That does it for Newsbreak on this Thursday. Don't forget that this show is just one of the many online offerings, courtesy of the Daily Journal, that gets you news off the page and on the go. Check out the Daily Journal's Prep Rally podcast for the latest on high school sports in Northeast Mississippi, featuring Brad Locke and Dalton Middleton. A new episode came out on Wednesday and can be found in iTunes, podcast apps, or at preprally.djournal.com. And beat reporters Parrish Alford and Logan Lowry have the latest on Ole Miss and Mississippi State sports and the Daily Journal's Double Coverage podcast. Look for a new episode today in iTunes, podcast apps, or at doublecoverage.djournal.com. Each story discussed today on Newsbreak can be found in your Daily Journal or online at djournal.com, where you can also find a new episode of Newsbreak each weekday morning at 7 a.m. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Kiefer. Have a great Thursday.